Right. Okay, so I thought I'd show you another video on 7 ways to die, but in the last one I'll give you an introduction, give you a kind of idea of the first half an hour of what I was doing. Well, probably 20 minutes with the 15 minutes I spent babbling. Now this is my character Max in the single player. He is level 27, I think, something like that. It doesn't tell me so anyway. And I've got some points to spend. I'm going to really quickly look at that. I've been working mostly on my scavenging. That's the only thing I've been looking at. Now, all the rest of it is... Oh, the survivor, that was the other one. No, I need to be level 20, so I must be lower than level 20. Oh, there we are. It's level 17, I think it was. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, I had a 7, I'm sure. No matter. Running less stamina? No. I've got 9 points, so I can't buy that. Oh, where did I put the point? Oh, it was in scavenging. So what we'll do is we'll do it in medicine. We'll dump some in there that helps us with med packs and everything. Okay, so this is Max's house. I've been running around killing everything I can find, spending nights out in the wilderness, and I found myself here. My flashlight is somewhere. I think it's in this one here. I have been very fortunate with this guy, with some of the things I've found. I found this house, which was dilapidated shack. I've spent a lot of wood repairing it to a crappy standard. It's awful. When I came here there was holes in the wall and everything, but the location is awesome. It's kind of isolated. If I show you the map, there's water source right here. There's a huge amount of clay, which I need a lot of, and stones for mining. There's a masses of trees. So this is a really good resource area. I mean, it is, as you can see, I've been quite far on this map and exploring around. And then it keeps up there. It is quite far away from there's no other like massed structures I've found yet. I haven't found the city, the town, but this looks really nice. It's kind of on a little island of its own, and if I do get it working I might put perimeter fences up. But anyway, this is getting to the point now. If you look, we are on day 11 and it's night. I've had masses and masses of attacks here because I've been really trying to get them to attack me so I can get all the resources. There is a unit called a Screamer in this game, which is a woman that looks like she's from The Ring, the film. There's long scraggly black hair and etc. There she is, right there. Right, I'm in trouble because I can't see. And that is a Screamer. She screams and alerts another horde to come to you. Right, she's not going to scream anymore. Problem is, I can't see shit out here. Have I got a torch anywhere? Let's shut this door. Probably should stay indoors at night, to be honest. Oh, and here they come. Now you see that attacking me, my base, and these aren't even. These are just been summoned by the Screamer. She's coming in. He's coming in. Go away. Good. Next. Go away. And as you can see, it's pitch black. You can get mining helmets, or you can attach flashlights to the weapons sometimes, if you've got the skills I suppose, or some weapons have got the ability to have that. Need to get back up there, where is it? Is he inside? No, he's on the back actually. Go away. Right, so this is an advantage for me because they can't get up without climbing, but where the bodies are, it actually makes the ground slippery. If you walk through it, it slows you down, but if they walk through it, they can't get purchased to jump. Let's find, there's another one somewhere. Oh, he's at the back. Hi. Bye. Oh, cowboy boots. Well, you can't scrap those? Oh, that's a shame. You can't scrap cowboy boots. Most cowboy boots probably should be scrapped, to be fair. Right, okay, so this little shack, I stepped out, and that's the game. You can have these screamers moving about, and next thing you know, you're in absolute insanity. You need to be prepared. I haven't even shown you the absolute nuttiness of 7th day yet. When it gets to the 7-day cycle, when it's a what's known as a horde night. Yeah, it's as I said in the previous video, it's definitely squeaky bum time. So anyway, let me just go back to where I was, because this game is a bit distracting in that sense that you get a bit crazy. I'll show you a little bit around the house. As you can see, it's a work in progress, and I wanted to show you some of the things I got here, because I can upgrade now. Very fortunate that I found a trader. There was one place I found which had a diamond in it, a rough diamond or something, and I sold that to the trader for a lot, but I managed to get a butt ton of leather off of him. I found this house, so I've managed to make lots of things. Leather is very important, by the way. So anyway, here is my bedroom. This is my bedroll where I respawn. I found this house had a gun safe in it, which it took me a long time to smash up. It's got some medical supplies in here. Look, in that gun safe I found this little hunting rifle, which is what you saw me firing, and some ammunition. I haven't got much ammunition left, so very soon I'm probably going to have to go back to the bow and arrow, but for now it works. Over here I've got 2 forges, which is why I was fortunate enough to get all the leather for, because you need to make a set of bellows. Let me show you. Forge, there you go. A forge needs a small iron pipe, a set of bellows, a couple of 50 lumps of clay and 50 lumps of stone. Now, small iron pipe is a looted item, so you've got to find one. Bellows, guess what? Bellows needs a short iron pipe as well, so I think you might be able to make it in the actual short iron pipe if you've got forged iron, which you make in the forge. So you can only make the materials, the components for a forge from a forge, which makes no sense sometimes. But if you think about it, you could loot these they're not that bad a drop. You just got to kill quite a few zombies, but they are, easy enough. So the bellows takes 20 hide each, which is a lot, because you get, at this level, you probably get 1 or 2 per animal, and the animals are quite rare, and they're very skittish, and if they hear a zombie, they'll leg it. So it's not easy to gather hide necessarily, but you can. And I was fortunate enough to find a small room in a building which had a safe in the floor, and I smashed the safe open, and there was this diamond in there, and it gave me enough money to buy this axe down here, which is a epic one, and the hide, which I bought about quite a few hide actually. So yeah, I managed to make myself 2 forges. I've been out digging, harvesting for a great deal of time. I have a couple of campfires here because might be needing to use them at the same time if I'm desperate for food. I have a little bit of food on me. Oh, the other fortunate thing is I found a farmer's field. It wasn't a farm, a massive farm. It was a small kind of holding, I guess, and on that there was a bunch of stuff, a bunch of potatoes and some corn, which is nice. Just healing up a little bit. I think I can demonstrate to you now. This is food. And if you look down on the bottom right, thing come up saying 58%. So my hunger is 58% satisfied. And once you go over a certain point, you will regain your health. If you go below a certain height, you won't. So this is food, just baked potatoes. They're not brilliant, but if I show you something cool, eat a tin of whatever that is. Best not to ask in the zombie apocalypse. It drops your thirst down, because some things, I mean, there's like tin peaches, which brings your thirst up because it's got fluid in it, but some things, what is it actually? Large beef ration. So yeah, that's going to dry you out a little bit. But the really cool thing about it is by eating the tin of food, I'm just going to eat the last one there, puts me up to 100, it generates an empty can. Now you can either scrap the can for some iron, which I tend to do most of the time, or you can use it for water. However, using it for water is not necessary, because you get a lot of these if you loot bodies, and they are water. You drink one, puts your thirst up, and guess what? It generates an empty glass jar, which can be taken to a water source. If you look under my sink, this is not a water source, this is just a storage area. I've got a bunch of water there from all the bottles that I've found. Now I don't need any more, I'm not thirsty, so I can put that back. I've got these, they're going to help outside. Problem with the water is, you remember I said about the cooking pot? This one has a cooking pot, I found it, and a couple of beakers. So if I get to a dirty water source and fill those jars, it's with murky water, so be careful, don't drink that, because it'll give you dysentery, and that's not good. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so you get dirty water, you bring it back, you need the pot in order to boil it and give you clear. Ooh, I can make some glue. I need glue. So you can make fresh water. Okay, this one again, nothing in this one has got a grill and a pot. So I found those around, which is quite good. I found this workbench in another workshop thing, and you can only pick those up with the wrench, which I found in the boot of a car, which was nice. Where's my wrench? Oh, there it is. So I found the wrench, barely used it. I've only ever picked up this, which I found in a workshop. So yeah, I mean, I've been very fortunate with this guy so far. So what I wanted to show you, really, was some upgrading. I've shown you about, I need my claw hammer. I've shown you how to place the blocks and everything. But if we go into this, now these are concrete blocks. That's not me. That was already here. This is the foundation of the building. I've got the wood now. As you can see, that one's 180. These are all damaged. It's all, the whole building's falling apart. But I've been out digging and mining and everything, and I've got a bunch of wood and been preparing this lot. So if I put that, I've repaired it. Click it once, that's right click, it's repaired. Click it again, upgrade to that. Click again, because I've got iron in my inventory, scrap iron, and it upgrades it again and again to keep going. Keeps using iron. Now I used 80 iron, and now that pot, if I go to my axe, now there you go, it's got 1,000 hit points on that, and it would take quite a while at my level, so that would be a zombie, would take forever to break through this, yeah? And this isn't as far as it goes. I mean, it goes from there. I would upgrade. It says I have no concrete, so if I was able to make concrete, which is a intensive process, and it's kind of high level end game, or not end game, there's no real end to this, but it's very high level crafting. You need cement mixers, a butt ton of stone. The cement mixer needs an engine, which is only discoverable, and so on and so forth. It's at high end, and that's where this comes in. So you can upgrade to concrete. Beyond concrete, you can put steel on top of the concrete to reinforce it, which steel is again high-end forging, high-ish end forging. And beyond that, there's a special thing you can get. I'm not sure how to get it, but it reinforces the steel. So, and the way this works is you'd have to break down this layer to get to the next layer to get to the bottom to break it through. So the more you upgrade it, the harder it is for zombies to attack your building. Okay, What I'm going to do is upgrade this layer. I think I've got enough material. Because this is the second layer. Most zombies are 2 layers high, and they're going to attack this layer. So I want this one to be high. I'm going to upgrade all... No, I've run out of iron. That's actually... Wow. That's over 1,000 iron, and I got... So you can see it gets quite intensive when you... it gets quite resource intensive once you get into the upgrades. I'm looking now towards day 14. Obviously I'm not running out and doing a lot of farming because I'm trying to show you guys. There's something coming. There she is. Scream that. Did she get off a proper... Did she get off a horde summoning scream? That's the thing. Something's coming. If you can hear the music in the background, that's my housemate Remco. He's got good taste in music most of the time. So, quite pleased about that. Right, he's down because I did 2 centre mass shots on him. Right, so there you go. He's dropped some stuff. I can get some fibres off of that. I can. Bullet casing is very important, and some glass. Now, I'm told I can still get... Yes! Get all the tallow from the zombies using my axe. What's that? Okay, yeah, glass on as well. So you get the tallow, which is useful later. Oh, that's one hasn't been looted. So there you go, look, more bottled water. Old sham sandwiches are important. You can boil them down for antibiotics and stuff. Yes, you can get injuries if you fall too far, you sprain your leg. I think if you look, I'm actually recovering. No, I'm not. It's not. I've recovered. So I haven't looted this one. Yeah, my scavenging is really high, so I get quite a lot of loot all the time. So yeah, you can get hurt. You can fall, damage your legs. You can cut yourself on barbed wire or be bitten by a dog and bleed out. So you need bandages. You need splints if you damage your legs or you can't walk properly. First aid brings your health back, or you can get you eat and get your health back, and so on. But anyway, these spikes are quite resource intensive for the wood. But for what they provide you, what these do is they will stop the zombies dead in their tracks. Yeah, so dead in their tracks, zombie. The jokes, people, the jokes are here. So anyway, I'll put that one in the wrong place. The problem with these is you can't pick them up in any way. They'll smash. So they will damage the zombies and stop the zombies. It's just another layer of protection. This is no by any means going to be left like this. Oh, what's that? 9mm rounds, 10mm rounds. Excellent. It's not 7.62, which I really need for my hunting rifle. I think I'm going to have to get into gunsmithing. You can make gunpowder quite easily with coal and some nitrates, which I've got a bunch of from all the mining I've been doing. What I really want to do is go to my forge in a minute and get some iron out to... And this one needs to come down. This is the back one. Don't need this. So we can take this down. I wonder if this is going to work. What'll happen? Let's have a look. Actually, we'll go this way because the crafting process, the building process, should I say, is quite legitimate in this. In that you need to support upper structures, otherwise they will collapse. And you can't have heavy items on top of light items. As I discovered when building my base on the live server with Jasper, I built a nice, beautiful wooden building. I was quite pleased with it. It's on stilts, it's all happy. I put... Well, that's the furnaces inside. Jesus, I thought that was someone walking out on me. It'll make you a bit jumpy, this game. So yeah, I put a cobblestone base, which took so much resources to build. So it's a stilted, flat surface, quite large. And then I put wood, similar, no, it's not designed like this, but it was a nice one single layer. And then on top it had a flat roof. And I thought on top of the roof, what I'll do is I'll have a farm. I'll have my seeds and make an area for growing my food. So I put a load of, you know, as I thought, supports. I put beams, I put walls underneath. There wasn't, I think you can go 5 blocks out before you need to put something underneath or it will collapse under itself. So I'd done all that. I thought I was there, put the earth on, went out on an exploring mission with Jasper, came back, couldn't get in my base, and what the hell? And basically the whole fucking roof had collapsed, because structural integrity is a thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that you literally have to think ahead. So this one is not that big a structure, so no, it's not. That's why it's not falling down. That's going to take these out. So yeah, the problem I had with my base was that I was putting tons and tons of dirt onto wooden supports, and it just couldn't take the weight. If I'd have made those concrete supports down onto concrete, there wouldn't have been a problem. So now the new base is all being made out of concrete to support itself on its own weight, and that's what we have now. But that's a slow process, because I'm using the old base. I'm actually doing this the arse end way round, because I like the position where I am. I don't want to move, and I don't want to tear everything down. So I'm actually excavating the whole base that I have. So there's a building in similar size to this shack, okay? And what I'm trying to do is dig under it. Oh, that's not doing any damage, because my that's the other thing. My stamina blue bar down in the bottom left is gone, so you don't actually hit it very hard. So yeah, I'm a base about this size. Yeah, it must be about this size, and it's up 2-3 stories because it's on stilts. I'm under excavating a small corner, building down with the cobblestones is what's the material I'm up to using at the moment, and making concrete, and making it put down to the floor, so it's got a pillar. Then I'm making a pad floor, building a part of the wall, and basically under excavating it as I go, so that I don't have to destroy the base above it and it doesn't come collapsing down and everything dies. That's the plan anyway. If that happens, because it won't happen immediately all the time either as well. That was the thing with the base that we made, with the wood on top, sorry, the dirt on top. It was about an hour up there before it collapsed, and we left the area and it reloaded, and I guess Jasper says it might have been that it recalculated or something and realised that it couldn't handle it and just came down. So it doesn't happen immediately, so you do need to worry. You know, if you're building something big and extravagant, consider the actual structural integrity. So yeah, there's a lot of just repetitive building and mining. This is how I've been in the 12 days I've been in the game. I've basically been swinging an axe or a hammer or a pickaxe for all of it, and either that or pulling the trigger. So I've been hunting, I've been chopping, and that mining, and that's pretty much it so far. But I'm now in the process where I found this shack. I like where my shack is. I'm pleased with what structure was here. I've made some. This was a doorway, as you can tell. I've made some adjustments. I've made some repairs, and now I'm starting to make some defences. And this is right back in the beginning of the game. Oh, they didn't upgrade those. Lazy. Sorry, the crackling of the furnace keeps making me think there's somebody walking up behind me. Yeah. One thing with the game... Bitch, where is she? Fuck. Okay. Oh, really? Hi. Hi. What the hell? Okay, what's wrong with me? What's going on? I missed, like, point blank and 3 times before that. That's not me. That's more like me. That's more like it. Fuck me. I think somebody is destroying my fucking door. They're attacking my door. Wow, they've damaged it down one. Oh, I'm infected. And I'm getting battered. Fuck off. And stay down. Oh, fat bloke. Hey, fat bloke. I probably shouldn't waste my ammo. I should probably take these down with melee, but you know what? It's much more fun to shoot something in the head. Okay. Right. So, it's a good good way to show you some of the injury mechanics. There you go, I've been injured, so... And obviously walking on the bodies of the dead, I was slipping and sliding, so I wasn't getting much traction, I couldn't walk fast. I'm infected. I got a sprained leg, because they kept hitting my leg. I'm infected, which is going to turn me into a zombie, or make me weaker and I'll eventually die. There you go. So you are infected, use antibiotics, honey or herbal antibiotics to heal. Gotta hope that I've got some either honey or antibiotics. I'm pretty sure I got some antibiotics. Nurses, the really funny thing is they've really thought about the loot table as well. Normally, well, some of it. Normally in games you just get loot table, drop, that's it. But nurses drop first aid gear. And lumberjacks drop axes, and so, you know, it's a funny little... There's a great little loot table. My door's been smashed in. That was upgraded. Oh well. Gonna get some more stuff and upgrade it. So let's go and heal myself. I can show you some of that. So this is the first aid. I need to put that in there because I can use that for first aid. Painkillers, which I should use. Painkillers basically soften and blow, so you don't take... It doesn't stun you, and they heal you a little bit. So they're good for that. But, oh, I've got a bandage. Antibiotics, yes, I've got 11. Where the frick did I get 11? Right, so take the antibiotics for the infection. Get a splint. If I go to my body thing there, sprained leg. Sprained leg is slowing you down. Okay, so now I get a splint. Put the splint on. And if I go back to the description, it says I'm cured. So I'm now immune to further infection for the next 49 minutes. Your leg is splinted, and it will heal quickly now. It was an hour or so, 2 hours before. Now it's only 18 minutes because I had to splint on it. Okay, so I do have to be careful still because I can get damage still. Now I'm going to put on a bandage. That's my last bandage, and I'm going to need some more of those because they're always handy to have. And I need to distribute all my loot. So I think I'm going to put seeds in here, didn't I? Yep, seeds in there. I want some iron. I think if I get 250, I've got a bunch of iron in here. I went out and gathered a lot. The other one's being used for stone when it comes, because I know I need a lot of stone for later on, so I'm going to craft this. That's fine. Forged iron would be good if I can. How much of that can I make? Oh, I can make a ton of it. Make that. Can't make steel yet because of the limitations. Now, what else have we got? We've got a bunch of junk. So, I need to finish off. I need to upgrade my door again. And I need to finish off putting these spikes down. If I've got enough. I don't think I've only got 25 left. Damn. But this is going to protect the back end anyway, where I'm not. I tend to be around where that porch is when I get contacts from here. So, because it's a nice defendable position that gives me... Oh, fuck it. Do you know what? I'm going to leave 2 there. I'm going to be putting 2 or 3 probably rows anyway. So just leave that one there. And that one. That's me talking. See, sometimes you do need to concentrate a little bit on placing because they snap. They will snap to a position. So be aware of that. Oh, and you can't put it on top of things like little... Oh, shit. Oh. Dogs are a fucking nightmare in this. Because they're fast like that, and they don't make a sound until they're right up on top of you. And also their bite can cause infection. It can cause you to bleed out. But they've got some hide, bone and meat on them, so they're useful for resources. And that is me placing the last of my spikes. So, day 12, afternoon. I think I need to get rid of this anyway. The other thing, I mean, so many little things in the game. Look, there's another thing now. I'm actually a bit wet because it's raining. Yeah. There you go. That was a collapsing thing you saw there. I took away its support. I'll do that again. Watch. It'll probably do because I got... Yeah. But I'll take its support away. There you go. They collapse because they weren't supported. They won't just like Minecraft-esque float. You do need to actually... Oh, what's this? Oh, look. My spikes have actually done their job here. I didn't kill this zombie. I had nothing to do with that one. You guys saw. One tip, if you're repairing these spikes, aim at the bottom. Because anywhere else, you'll repair the block behind it. Thing is, I think the reason they've done it is because the zombies are going to be in these are defences, right? If they put the hitbox up here, then they're just going to get smashed to smithereens instantly. So there's a small hitbox on the bottom, which means they're very hard for the zombies to destroy, which is good because they cost a... let's have a look. Wood spikes. They cost 100 wood each to make. Yeah? So you need a fuck ton of resources in this game. Iron, wood, stone, clay, just plastic, lead, brass. They're all resources that you can gather. Now, I wanted to quickly show you how I managed to get this one here, and the iron shovel. Now, what you can do, if you get some forged iron, which I haven't got a lot, I haven't got enough. Oh, come on, really? It's afternoon, give me a break. That's her calling her friends again. But you know what? When I've got spikes all the way around, I will make a way in that only I can get in. So they should now impale themselves on the spikes in an effort to get to me. But we'll see. As long as they don't start bouncing on top, I can pretty much leave those to it. What what I can do actually. Smash through here. God, there's a lot of layers. This is one of the upgraded layers that I put on, so I'm just gonna make a little hole I can poke this might be a mistake. There goes damage to himself. Loot. He's dead. Yeah. So that's that. I'm gonna leave you there. We're now at 36 minutes. It's quite a long video, but I wanted to show you. Recap on what I've shown you today is been very fortunate to find some stuff, but we found a shack. We upgraded around here. The reason we upgraded this level, and that's a corner obviously for support, so later on if I do decide to take the roof off and build, it's got more support. Anyway, the reason we upgraded here is because of the height of the zombies, and that's the block they're going to be attacking. We put spikes down, and we've shown how injury system works, and we've killed a butt ton of zombies. Excuse me. Go away. I'm going to have to start using my bow and arrow again, or be very fortunate and learn the skill for 7.62 ammo. Oh, more remains. See, there's always something. These are the guys that we heard just now. They died, haha, on my spikes, and I didn't have to do anything. But as you can see, my spikes took a bit of a battering. I'm going to scrap that. Scrap that. So I'm going to need to repair those. So what I'll do now is I've got a day left of farming and what have you to get prepared for the day 14 Horde Night. I will take this guy off in that day and grind a load of resources, finish up my spikes, prepare this area for the Horde, make this my little I'm going to make a little pod here that I can get in and be able to not be attacked while I'm in it. Alright, so I'm going to leave you there. Okay,